peeing on the road should not be normal. How can you stand in a public place and remove your private parts from your jeans and pee on the road, on the wall, on a house, in a gutter? Are you well? Why is it like why is it not illegal in this country for men to pee on the road? I don't understand it. Are you a dog? It is only dogs, like all those ekuke that don't have owner, that just roam around and then they pee in the grass, on the ground, anywhere. Why are you, a father of 3 or 4 somewhere, somebody's all in all, peeing on the road? I'll order a ride. My ride will tell me, oh, please hold on. And you park by the road and you pee. Why? Or I'm inside keke and the guy will come down not to buy fuel. You are coming down to baby on the street. And it's normal. It's like, oh, another day, another walking path. This is another reason why Nigeria is so different from other African countries, so different from other third world, first world, or second world countries. It does not make sense to me. That is something I will never wrap my head around. The men that spit on the road, no problem. Let me not say no problem, but like, well, I was talking about men that used to pee on the road. You know, men that just.
Do you know that that's the first time I saw someone's penis? I was 12 years old. I've never seen that thing before in my entire life. I just look like this. I just saw this. I was 12. I was so traumatized. I was like, Jesus, what is this?
Do not do.
Okay, so what do you think about what she just said? Are you of the same opinion? The truth of the matter is, this is something that has been on the mind of so many of us Nigerians, okay? Some people really don't like it, and some people just have to get used to it, all right? Like, we don't have a choice, so let's just get used to it, okay? I mean, it's something that we see. I would not say everywhere. There are places that you don't get to see this in Nigeria, okay? I'm not saying states. There are some places in a particular states that you don't get to see this, all right? Like, you don't have the opportunity to do this there, all right? But this is something, in Nigeria, all right? But I want to say this. I'm going to read some comments, okay? But I want to say this, that it cannot be helped sometimes. Okay, it cannot be helped sometimes. All right, like someone is, like your Uber driver is pressed and he needs to come out and do the business. And so what is he gonna do? There is no toilet, there's no public toilet closed, there is just nothing he can do. So he just has to help himself. That's just how it is. All right, if public toilets are actually very close or something that you can see on the road and you can just easily access it, okay, it's something that we know that people will stop. It's going to reduce. All right, but what do you think about this? But now let's get into the comment. Let's see what people are saying about it. So this comment says, ask how many African countries she's been to. How many public toilets do we have in this country? Make her peaceful body. Make she better go warm ever. Now, this one says, I understand what she's saying, but public toilets aren't really a thing in many places. Many people don't even know how to use regular toilets and were not taught potty training as children growing up. Yeah, I get it that public toilets, but it's not really a thing in many places. But don't generalize it that we're not taught potty training, all right? He says some people were not taught potty training. And I like the fact that he said a lot of us grew up on survival mode, aka instinct. That's actually funny. Now this comment says it's actually illegal, but problem is it's not enforced, which is the truth. All right, because there are some places where you can't do this. All right, but it's not enforced. Nigeria have laws that will keep Nigeria sane, but our law enforcement agencies are only concerned with extorting Yahoo boys or any youth driving a good car. What do you think about this? Drop that in the comment section. Do you think this person is actually making sense? But what I know is that it's actually illegal, all right, but we just don't have people really, really hammering on it, pushing on it and all. All right, now this next one says it's actually not a good thing, and that's the truth. If we're going to be very honest, it's actually not a good thing. I'm just going to advise that if it's something you can hold, if you can, hold this thing till you get to where you're going to, you can actually, it will actually be better. We also have ladies, you get what I'm saying, that just, open their legs. Women, let me say women, okay? They just open their legs and do their business and all. It's not really a good sight. It's not a good sight, if we're going to be very honest. In as much as we're trying to be considerate to people that, sometimes you just have to you just have to go. You just have to do your business and all. All right. But what I want to suggest is that really, even if you're going to do your business, I mean, if you know of any way you can do it, I mean, get into a place that is, I mean, closed, not in the public. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, just do it. Okay, just doing well, but you don't get seen. You get what I'm trying to say? You know how we go to villages and we want to, use the restroom, and maybe you're not comfortable using that one. You just want to go do your business in the bush and all, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. So if there's a way you can actually go to a place where you are not seen, I think that would be better. All right, because truth of the matter is, just like this person says, it's actually not a good thing. Okay, even if you have to make sure you are not seen, you get, I mean, some people go just, nah, it's not really, that's what I'm trying to say. Do it in a way whereby you respect yourself and you respect other people. Okay. In as much as I know that, they can, when nature calls, you can't really, you can't delay it and all. But I think it comes to a point whereby you just cannot just, you know, just do it anyhow, and it's really not good. Okay, please, because of not just yourself, because of people around and all. All right, but what do you think about this? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Have you had to, I mean, do this outside? Have you had to ease yourself outside? What was the experience like? Okay, what was the experience like? Can you drop that in the comment section? And just like this other fair girl, I think the friend that came behind her was saying, she was actually 12. In as much as the comment, okay, on what she said was actually savage, right? I'm not going to read those. But I just feel that we also have children. We need to understand. We need to, because I'm telling you that we all see this. Okay, when you're going out, you just have to, like, oh my goodness, you get what I'm trying to say. All right, but we have children. What happens to these children? Okay, what happens to these children? And some people can't be bothered. You get what I'm saying? Like they can't even be bothered. They will just do it, and there's no shame. There is no. Let's not do that, please. Let's not do that. We need to understand that. Yes, I know that this is what's going on, and all, but still, I think we should just do it in a respectful way. Like I said, your bedroom, your is your safe space. Okay, but when you're coming out, you need to understand that it's a shared space. It does not belong to you alone. So how you behave, okay, it's not just going to affect you, it's also going to affect the other person. Okay, outside is a shared space. We're all sharing it. It's not just about you, it's about every other person there. So what you do outside, not just when it comes to you easing yourself, really is going to affect the environment. Okay, and not just that, I mean, sometimes it just makes the whole place smell. I'm telling you, there are just some places you pass, right? And it's just smelling. And you're like, oh my God, of course, you don't need to even ask why it's smelling, but it's just, you get what I'm saying? So please, okay, we're trying to talk to ourselves. Let's look for ways. If you're doing it and you're listening to this, look for a way. I mean, let's just keep our environment clean. All right. So I think that's just the essence of this whole thing. But drop your thoughts in the comment section. All right. Don't forget to give this video a like. Kindly subscribe